Okay, found this great spot. Light might not be that great, tested it out, but anyways, just love it here. Beautiful, look at the river here. Mountains in the background, right over there, huge mountains. I can't even see the top. Up top of them, snow covered, the trees. Just beautiful here. Gary David Currie here. I'm in the outdoors and speaking my mind as usual. I just did another video down the road and I just couldn't help but stop here because this place is just gorgeous. In Kamloops, BC, where I've called my home about 9 months now from Ontario. Artist, musician, I say this on everyone, so if you've seen one, I'm sorry for the repeat, but this might be something new for someone. Writer, just a guy who cares about the world, photographer, just things I enjoy doing. So I'm out here speaking my mind on things that are important to me, building a body of work, documenting life for down the road, for now, for anybody that's interested, that might find what I say interesting, useful, helpful, or my kids down the road. Just, you know, it's there. They're not into it right now, and that's fine. But, you know, later on when they have kids, they're in this kind of thing in life, you know, they're 23 and 18, this might be something they'll find useful. Yeah, you're gonna hear a car, road right there. One of the things that people keep saying to me, and of course there's always going to be haters and deterrents to whatever you're putting out there, whenever you're speaking your mind, whenever you're challenging the norms in society. And I do believe I not only challenge the norms, I challenge the people who are challenging the norms. I'm the agitator of the agitators, the fly in the ointment. It's something I feel I have to do, want to do, because I see things in a different way. You know, I'm seeking truth, I'm doing no harm, but I see so many caught up in thinking they have the truth and then not taking those extra steps to go down that road, to play a thought all the way through. But then they play it through too much and they go into the land of what ifs, and they don't come back to that base, that foundation that we have of finding what truth is. And that's reality. And of course that's going to be different for everybody in their mind, but really it's not. Reality is reality. It's all that's real. It's all that is. But I keep hearing from people, oh, all you do is whine, complain, put things down, or say this or say that, and then you don't offer any solutions. Well, they're not really reading, understanding, or even looking at what I'm saying, what I'm writing. I offer solutions all the time. What I truly believe is that it's not the solutions they want to hear. I've said this before, and it sounds like I'm complaining and going poor me and a bit narcissistic, arrogant, but I have a lot of people running from me, avoiding me, from family to people I thought were friends, to just people I've gotten to know. They see a little bit they like, and then whoa, when something comes out that makes them feel uncomfortable, away they go. That's the point you really need to not be running, but need to be actually challenging yourself and listening. That's the important part. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, that means there's something that you need to look into on whatever it is. I mean, there's things that make me feel uncomfortable too, like seeing dead babies and things like that, but you know, that's not what I'm talking about. So here it is. You know, I'm going to call it The Secret, but not like in the book, The Secret, which is the power of positive thinking, of wishful thinking. If I wish for something to come through and I wish hard enough, and I keep wishing it and wishing it and wishing it, and all my thoughts are put towards it, that it's going to come to me. Well, that's a pile of fucking shit. A big pile of shit. It's not going to work that way. The universe doesn't work that way based on what we know, okay? Here's the secret to just one thing, which is I think the thing that we're all trying to do. We're trying to figure out who we are. What's my purpose here? What am I supposed to do with my life? Who am I? What's this all about? And yet we get caught up in so many of the things that just simply are not true, which I like to put as denial. And I've done a whole video on that. from religion to spirituality, which is the big one. Come on, I mean, when someone says to me, I'm an angel intuitive, and I'm going to certify other people as an angel intuitive, for fuck's sakes, give me a break, for crying out loud. We don't even know anything about angels, and how can you make this shit up and call it real, and then why would you want to believe this? Okay, are you ready for the secret? Because I'm not going to do like they do and bore it all out so that you'll buy my book, so that you'll come to my course, watch my video. I'm not doing any of that. It's really simple. You just have to seek the truth. You have to be willing to bear everything, to not lie to yourself. And if there's one thing I could get humanity to do, if I had just one wish for, say, that humanity would grab onto one thing, it would be the idea to not lie to yourself. Just to yourself. Because if you're not lying to yourself, you're not going to lie to anybody else. So that is seeking the truth always, which is one of my cores. It's not that hard. You know, if it seems too good to be true, it's probably not true. But you got to keep on going down that road of thought. For example, people will put out things like, you know, don't change yourself for anyone. Be who you are. Well, of course, you can't be anybody but who you are. But yeah, you're going to have to change yourself in order to relate to other people, to fit in at times, to get along in the world, okay? You know, if who you are is an asshole, you know, that's not going to help you too much. So you do have to change at times. And that's one of the skills I like about myself, is I'm willing to change. I'm willing to accept what is probably true and work from there. I'm not stuck in a dogmatic view of the world. I present something and I'm pretty strong about it because no one has showed me, proven to me, that it's probably wrong. It might be. And I'm willing to change if that happens, because I just want the truth. And people just sit there stuck in these delusions, thinking they're not deluded anymore, and saying these ridiculous things like, and the one I keep hearing all the time is this: well, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I agree. Everything does happen for a reason. A lot of the times we don't know what that reason is. A lot of the times it's a stupid thing that we have done that causes that to happen. But if you're just going to sit there and justify everything, well, everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a reason, then you're going to miss out on what's out there in life, what's coming your way. You're going to wait for things to happen to you instead of going out and getting them. You know, understand how the process of life works. That's the secret. You know, the universe has rules, it has laws, we can't avoid them as far as we know. And I'm basing this on best guess. Understand that. That's the premise. Best guess. So find out those rules and then go out and work within those rules. Had a bad relationship? You know, understand why it happened, but don't prevent yourself from seeing the next good relationship, the next person that comes along that might be compatible with you. Take those chances. And that's what people stop doing on everything, is they stop taking chances in life. And opportunities are presented to us all the time. Excuse me, I don't know why, how, where they come from. And just like you, I'm trying to answer those big questions. But I'm also okay with the fact that I'm probably not going to know the answers on most of them as an absolute, and I could just take a best guess. So to sum all this up, the secret is really simple. Stop lying to yourself. Be willing to bear it all, you know, to go to your deepest, darkest secret and let it out. Don't let that, and that's what's going to hold you back. And I've talked about this before as well, but it's all based on your fears. Your fears will hold you back from life. And I'm not talking about normal, healthy fears, like not jumping off a cliff because you're going to die. I'm talking about the fears that you create within yourself that prevent you from enjoying life and getting on with life. Because as I saw someone put, you know, life is just too damn short to not have a